Is going on, folks? Will Turby here. Fake Mike. Real news. Guys, share this feed. Get this feed out to everybody you possibly can. We're live on the scene of the new Lieutenant Governor here in Rhode Island, Sabina Matos, and I've confronted her twice before about DCYF. Oh, look, we got all the fancy people out here right now. Oh yeah, guys, share this feed. I'm about to own some Hubbards right now. We got a lot of police officers there. We got Capitol Police. We have the Lieutenant Governor. Looks like I have the Governor. We have a whole bunch of stiffs in suits. Guys, share the feed. Respect right back at you, Jerry. Yeah, guys, get this feed out. Get this feed out. How you guys like my Scientology video? Put them fools on the spot. Alright, I gotta tighten my belt up here. Hold on. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at this. Sorry guys, the camera work will improve in 1 second. I'm trying to fix my belt simultaneously, so give me 1 sec. Alright, so Sabina Matos is potentially going to be confirmed as new Lieutenant Governor here. We had Gina Raimondo, member of the Council on Foreign Relations, didn't give a damn about DCYF kids, but she sure hated your rights. She left after Rhode Island is one of the worst states ever ranked for business. She said, hey, Joe Biden, the pedophile, said, hey, why don't you come be the Treasury Secretary for me? You already shitted on Rhode Island. Why don't you come destroy the rest of the country? So she's bringing Kamala Harris, the one who lied about smoking weed and covered up for the Catholic Church. And you know what they did to little boys. We're no fans of Republicans either. Here, just so it's completely clear. So we got the state boys, you got the Capitol boys. How you doing, brother? Good.
Feeling good today?
I'm feeling great. How about you?
Feeling pretty good.
Good.
Now you gotta give me your name.
All right, word.
I have to stay here. How are you?
Yes.
Get your name.
Oh, sure.
Name? Are you on the list?
Oh, do you need a list?
Yeah. Everybody that's in here is on the list.
Is this restricted area right now?
This area.
It's not restricted. So this is for the general public?
No, that's for the guests and family and friends of the Lieutenant Governor and the dignitaries.
So if you're a member of the public, you can't be in a public area?
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
What I'm saying is this particular area is set for the friends and family of the Lieutenant Governor.
When was that made restricted and by whom?
I'm not saying that.
Okay, so I can go in there. Is there a supervisor, somebody I can talk to? Good, how are you doing, brother? Is this a restricted area now?
Yeah, just you're gonna be on the side if you're not on the thing. Right over here.
Who made this area restricted?
What was that?
Who made the area restricted?
It's not.
It's not restricted, so it's a public area. This is a public
it's right
sidewalk,
over
right?
here.
So, but just for what, though? Just for what? This is a public area.
As I said, you just want to go over here.
Okay, I can go on the sides too, right?
Just stand right over here.
Okay, I can go on the sides though too, right?
Stand right over here.
But I can also go on the sides?
Yeah, right over here. Just right outside the stanchion.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna exit this way, right here on this side. See, the public can't go in a public area. I'm gonna even go behind this boundary right here. Guys, only 17 watching this. Pathetic. We've got the governor there, Dan McKee. We've got Senator Langevin, who hates guns. Then we got Shelton Reed. Hey,
We gotta go back this way, man.
is this a secure area?
Yeah, right now it's a secure area. You gotta be on a list to be in here.
Okay.
Yeah, you can stay here. Just
What's the delineation? What's the delineation point?
See that line right there?
Okay. This Tensaberry right there?
Yep, that's the one.
Do you think it's a shame that if this is a public area that we pay
We're
for?
not into that. Just,
You're not into what?
We're not doing the back and forth here. So yeah, we're just buddy. Do us a favor and head over there. It's a secure area.
Who made this area secure?
Not in the governor's office.
So do you follow orders or you protect the Constitution? Please don't touch me. I'm gonna go, but just don't touch me. Don't touch me. Yeah. You guys took an oath to the Constitution to protect my rights, right?
We're protecting it. We're protecting your right to film and
Well, sir, respectfully.
we're also protecting everybody else. So you have to be on a list if you designated.
No, sir, actually that's not true because this is a public.
It is.
Okay, you don't even know who made this area restricted. You're just following orders. Your orders are to follow the Constitution, not blindly follow orders.
Then it's totally fine.
No, it's not totally fine, sir.
Your interpretation of the Constitution is totally fine. I'm protecting your right. You can film, you can speak, whatever you
Yeah, I can yell as loud as I want in protest, correct?
want. I'm sorry?
I can yell as loud as I want in protest, right?
Well, unless you're making it disorderly.
When specifically does the First Amendment end disorderly conduct begin?
When you start yelling to a point where it's disrupting people's assembly.
Well, sir, I mean, respectfully. No, sir, no.
This is it.
No.
My job right now.
Well, because you guys are telling okay, so you guys protecting my First Amendment right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I want to know because it's my right to protest, and I've been in the State House a number of times. Okay, so my thing is, if I want to be very clear. I want to be. Okay, so sure. I'm here with you, right? But it is my constitutionally protected right to yell as loud as I want in protest.
No.
No?
It gets to the point where it's disorderly.
When is the specific delineation so I know?
Just explain it to you. When you get to a point where you're disrupting other people to a point where they
Isn't that literally the definition of a protest though? That's what protesting is, sir.
look, go read Rhode Island general laws.
I have. It says disorderly conduct is acting in a violent or tumultuous way. So I'm not acting violently, and I'm not acting tumultuously either.
Go read Rhode Island general law, Title 11. Look at Title 11. Disorderly conduct's in there.
I did. I'm very familiar with it. I just told you specifically what it was.
Let's read it again. There's tumultuous behavior.
Yes.
There's
What
also
specific?
disturbing the peace, that aspect of it. Disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct is when you're yelling to a point where other people are disrupting.
Well, sir, isn't that the whole idea of a protest is to be disruptive and to because right?
Look, my job right now is to protect all the people over here.
No, sir. Your job is to protect the Constitution. Your job is not to protect people or their feelings.
Property. That's it. This is the end of this conversation. You guys stay back here.
I'm gonna stay back here and I'm gonna yell too, sir, because it's my constitutional right.
You do whatever you want to do, pal.
Okay. Is there a certain decibel level? There's not. That's the thing. So, and that's the thing, and that's why I'm telling you, dog, because it's mad people that have been at the State House. They yell and scream and they swear, right? And I've never met an officer. I literally travel the country. I've never met one officer who can specifically delineate where the First Amendment ends and when disorderly conduct begins, because there is no thing. It's something that's objective. So I want to make sure that you're not going to.
If you can educate me, I would love to hear it.
Well, this is a personal belief of mine, but I believe.
So it's not law.
No. You want to be educated, but I'm telling you, there's no specific delineation. As long as you're not calling for fire, right, or violence, you're protected under the First Amendment. They've ruled that you can yell the Supreme Court ruled that you can yell and swear as loud as you want. That's been ruled on a number of times.
Okay, again, read the statute for disorderly conduct.
And I just told you what it was. Yeah,
You're regurgitating the tumultuous behavior, which
it's violent and or tumultuous. Yeah,
is a fact. That's a piece of disorderly conduct, but there's multiple facets to it.
sure.
Okay, so tumultuous behavior and fighting is one element.
I would never be violent. I always claim nonviolence.
I'm not saying you're going to be.
Yeah,
Okay? Look, again, this conversation's over.
No, let me just ask, please, sir. You also work for me. Let me just ask you one more question, right? You work for everybody. You work for all the tax. Exactly. Anybody that pays taxes here in the state of Rhode Island.
I pay
So,
taxes as well.
do you have your own business?
I pay taxes when I get paid by the state. I pay my own taxes.
Yeah. Well, you pay you, and you pay your taxes with the money we pay you.
Everybody pays taxes.
And that's not everybody, but yeah. So the thing is, right? Because the thing is, if I say one thing even lowly, someone can complain that they're disrupted. And I shouldn't go to jail because one person's feelings. That nobody's feelings trumps my rights. I mean, I should have the right, especially in the United States, sir.
If it breaks Rhode Island general law, Title 11, look it up, disorderly conduct. If it breaks disorderly conduct to a point where somebody wants to press charges, then that's how that goes.
So let me just ask you one more question. I promise that'll be the last thing.
Last question, because I have to
Sure. Are you going to arrest me for yelling and freedom of speech? Are you going to do that?
If somebody wants to press charges, then yes.
Okay, so what if I want to press charges on somebody? Are you going to arrest them too?
Is anybody yelling and disrupting you right now?
No, but what if there's a hate crime? Or what if someone does yell and disrupt me, then you would arrest them too?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Can I have your name and badge number, sir?
Yeah, Timber Police, back 114.
Thank you so much. How's it going, brother? Good. So I'm being told that there's a specific, in the Rhode Island disorderly code, there's violent and tumultuous behavior, right? This gentleman says that if I protest too loudly, and someone feels butthurt because of that, hey, sir, you're the guy that arrested me because your feelings got hurt. Hey, come over here, buddy. Do the walk of shame. Yep, do the walk of shame. You're a tyrant. That guy, do you know what he did? Do you know what he did? Well, I confronted Michael Bloomberg about him flying on Jeffrey Epstein's jet and being on the private thing. He took exception to that. And then another time, right, this guy comes, I don't even want to get this started. This guy is a legit tyrant. This guy is a legit tyrant. He's somebody that does not honor his oath. He doesn't care about the Constitution. He's an order follower. He doesn't care about the First Amendment. He's a tyrant. That guy is a tyrant right there. And look, we have an array of tyrants, and we have our state police officer who says, if you raise your voice too loud in protest, you will go to jail. Well, look, we have Sabina Matos right over there. Let's just zoom in on these tyrants. Sabina Matos had confronted her twice about DCYF. 20 to 25 children go missing every single day here. That's the woman getting a hug right here. She doesn't give a damn about that. Then there's Dan McKee, who laughed in my face when I asked him about the plight of DCYF kids. Meanwhile, they're dying and getting pimped out, and he laughed in my face about DCYF kids. He's the current governor, right? And then we have all the security for all these tyrants. But meanwhile, people are dying over red flag laws. Their own, but these guys get all the protection they want. These are the people that want to take your weapons away, and you can't have weapons, but they're being guarded by this guy. State police, he's got all these weapons. He's got everything, but you can't have your Second Amendment. These are the only protected class. There is not one person behind this area that is not a sellout. In order to pass this line, you have to be a sellout. Not one person over here has honored their oath to the Constitution. I will give someone $100, but they didn't. Not one of them. You have to be a sellout with a stupid hat to be past this line. You have to be especially a guest of the governor. Oh, look, then there's Jim what's this guy's name? It's a whole gang of sellouts. This guy over here, Jim Vincent, he's a sellout. I was on a show talking about Florida. He doesn't care. You cannot get past this line unless you are a sellout. No offense to the people going in, but I mean, these are all sellouts here. The mainstream news, of course, the ladies with way too much makeup who did nothing about Jeffrey Epstein. Actually, did I talk to you the other day? You were chill. Everybody except for you, you're cool. That lady's cool, but everybody else, they have way too much makeup on, and they're working for the evil giant corporations, military industrial complex, Big Pharma, and Jeffrey Epstein. Don't turn around and hawk your eyes at that. That's right, buddy. Fake Mike Real News in the house. Millions of views on the internet. Go ahead and film me. What did you have to do to sell out to get behind this line, sir? Did you have to kiss the governor's ass? Nice man bun. That was sarcasm. Oh, nice comeback, douchebag. Real smart. And then Cicilline's up there too. Look at him. We got Reed, Council on Foreign Relations member, right there. White supremacist, Jack Reed. Ladies and gentlemen, we're protesting. That's right, tyrants. I'm the only person protesting. All these guys are licking boots, not me. Boo! Boo! She's a sellout! She's a sellout! Boo! Boo! Hiss! Hiss! Boo! Boo! Sellouts! Sellout racist! 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 Boo! 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 Bunch of tyrants. Don't go in there, guys. You're going to be a sellout if you go in there. You're going to take away your Fourth Amendment right, too. Don't do it. Don't be a part of the sellouts. You can still get a chance. It's funny because a lot of them have suits and ties on, but they're still red coats. You better kneel, tyrants. And look, this is the cop over here. He's the most tyrannical cop in the state of Rhode Island. You think he would be upset by just his haircut, but he doesn't have to take it out on everybody else. All right, guys, I'm getting upset, so let me calm the phone down a little bit here. What is this? So this is... If you're just tuning in, what's going on is the Lieutenant Governor, the new Lieutenant Governor, is being inaugurated because we have a new governor, Dan McKee, who took over when Council on Foreign Relations member Gina Raimondo got tapped by Joe Biden to be Secretary of Commerce. So now, a bunch of tyrants in Rhode Island. We have Jack Reed, who I've confronted, Sheldon Whitehouse, David Cicilline, Dr. Nicole Alexander Scott, Dan McKee, and others here. Sorry guys, I'm shaking all over the place right now. I had too much coffee. Hold on, let me get this stabilized here. And they said this whole area is restricted now. This whole area is restricted. Please, you gotta be on the list, man. On the list to be a member of the public, to watch somebody that you did or did not elect get inaugurated. Tyrants. All right, so Boo was right. I wish you guys would come with me sometimes. I need more numbers. When it's just me booing, it doesn't have the same effect. She's not honorable. I hate when they call these people honorable. Our state house? How come I can't go in then? I love how they say it's our state house, but only special sellouts with way too much makeup can get in. So it's obviously not our state house. Ha! This is our state house, but yet I can't go in. This is the people, everyone here works for me. They took an oath to uphold my rights, and then they're going to abuse my rights right now. Everybody on this side over here, except for that one lady, I spoke with her the other day. She was nice. She was very polite. I'll give her credit. And she's a local news person, and we're gonna give her a chance like we gave Bill Rappley a chance to do the right thing. I forget her name, maybe Elizabeth. We'll look it up on the video. But we had a good conversation. I'll be releasing that video soon. Yes, we have a first Dominican tyrant. Before they were just a bunch of old white tyrants. Now we got a Dominican tyrant to try to make things look better. I don't care what color your skin is. If you're a tyrant, and I will own you. Boo! Boo! Sell out! What about the DCYF kids? What about the DCYF kids? State police turned their back on the DCYF. Capitol Police turned their back on the DCYF kids. Providence Police turned their back. Gina Raimondo turned their back. Sabino Matos turned their back. Dan McKee turned their back. Guess who didn't turn their back? Fake Mike Real News. Never turned his back on the kids. Never turned his back on the people. I'm not going to obstruct this anti-Fourth Amendment checkpoint. What are you looking at, dog? Turn around. Turn around. Owned. Bunch of tyrants. Providence Journal getting their money from Big Pharma and the military industrial complex. Providence Journal didn't do one story about Jeffrey Epstein. That guy's working for pedophiles and war criminals, and he's wearing it on his hat proudly. And look at those Nike Frees. Someone should set those Nike Frees free. It's just a hurting from like 97. Well, guess what? All these tyrants are going to come out of this place. They're getting owned one way or another. I'm not stepping beyond the imaginary thought line here. Oh, it's such a great story of ignoring DCYF kids. She stepped on dead kids to get to the top. Quite heroic. Heavenly Father, may we remember the DCYF children that were forgotten by Sabina Matos on her desperate power climb to the top. God, please give us eternal death to tyrants. Amen. God, please save the DCYF children. Amen. Oh, what an engagement. It's such an honor. Boo! I'm going to administer an oath of office right now. These people are tyrants. These people are a sellout to everybody they know. They stepped on DCYF children to get to the top. Boo! 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 You're a sellout. How dare you do this because of the DCYF kids? What about the DCYF kids? We've been asking you for years. You're gonna step on little dead kids to get to the top. You're a tyrant and a sellout. And you have way too much makeup on. Ha! They're supporting the Constitution, yet people are not allowed on public property. She said, this is the State House, this is our building, but you can't come in here. I might hurt somebody's feelings and go to jail. Boo! 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 You're a sellout. You're a sellout. I can do whatever I want. Boo! What about the DCYF kids? Sell out? Boo! Put the mask back on. Boo! You're right, I've never seen so many people who broke their oath before God to the Constitution in one place. I've never seen so many makeup-wearing sellouts in one place. It is historic. I've never seen so many people covering up for DCYF missing kids. Historic. Boo! You need to work together with Just for Men Jail. No, you're not. You're a sellout. You're a sellout to the DCYF kids.
I was lieutenant governor for 2.5 terms. My staff and I know it's all about what it takes.
How many kids went missing?
Thank the former lieutenant governors for being here today, Charlie and Roger.
What about the DCYF kids? I know she knows what it takes to ignore every question about DCYF. She does whatever it takes to ignore any question about DCYF, to be a sellout to the people of the beautiful Dominican Republic. Is this who you guys want representing you guys? Get the job done. You both dishonored your oath to the Constitution. You both don't care about DCYF missing kids. You're both going gray. You're both tyrants.
Another thing that I've noticed that we have in common is our big families and how important they are. I just met both sides of the family.
No one cares. Shut up. Congratulations on breaking your oath to the Constitution, loser. Look at this, guys. We need more people watching. I'll check the comments in a little bit. Sorry, guys.
She doesn't seek the credit or the spotlight.
Or care about DCYF kids.
She listens. She's a problem solver.
She stepped on DCYF kids to get to the top.
To offer solutions.
Here's the solution. Retire, loser.
About Rhode Island and everyone who calls Rhode Island home. I couldn't ask for better qualities in a teammate. For these reasons and many more, I know she is a leader Rhode Island needs in the Lieutenant Governor's office. Sabina, I'm grateful to have you as a friend and proud to have you as a Lieutenant Governor.
Aww.
Today you show so many people watching at home what is possible when you dream, work hard, and never give up.
If you give up on the DCYF kids, anything's possible. You can become Lieutenant Governor if you sell out the children. Proof positive. All you gotta do is sell out on the kids and then you can be whatever you want. I gotta say, I give people credit for being respectful and allowing me to protest here. It would have been more effective if we had 1,000 of us here, but only a few people care. So I'm gonna be out here. Rain or shine, live or die. Boo! 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 What about the DCYF kids? What about the DCYF kids? What about the DCYF kids? You ignored the children to get to the top. What about the DCYF kids? This lady has done nothing, absolutely nothing, but wear bad outfits and too much makeup and hurt the DCYF children. She's done nothing for DCYF, and now she's our Lieutenant Governor. DCYF! DCYF! Acknowledge DCYF! She's honored. Why are you honored to serve tyrants in redcoats? Boo! 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 What about DCYF kids? What about the kids you left? How dare you? You're honored to sell out. That's the only way you got there. No one supports you except for these 12 people, and they're paid to be here. I never thought you could get to this point where you could sell out kids. Congrats. Who did the work on DCYF kids? You didn't do anything. I'm here for the kids. You sell out, I'm here for the kids. Boo! 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 You guys are all clapping up. What about the missing kids? Sell out. You sold out the DCYF kids. You would never do that to Diego. What about the DCYF kids? Sell out? You're a sellout. What about the DCYF kids? What about the DCYF kids? Especially the DCYF kids whose lives you ruined. You ruined children's lives. Why are you clapping for this woman? She ruined children's lives. You guys are clapping for a woman that ruined children's lives. How dare you? She ruined children's lives. Your story is you ruined DCYF. Is a sellout too. Can't believe they're clapping for this woman. Pathetic. Where did the DCYF kids immigrate from? Look, we have all these officers, Capitol, State Police. We have all these people. Not one of them gives a damn about the Constitution or the DCYF kids. They're all grandstanding with makeup on. With our money. We pay for this and we can't get in. The American story is the DCYF kids that you left hanging. Those DCYF kids will never get that opportunity because of you.
When I immigrated here in 1994, I first moved to New York City. I arrived on a Friday, and the next Monday, I had a job. I spoke little English. I knew only my family. But within a week, I was taking the subway from Queens to Manhattan.
Wrap it up, it's boring. What about the DCYF kids? We're here for DCYF. You notice she's only playing on the fact that she's Dominican. She's not talking about what she's going to do for the country. Tyrants come in all colors, mostly old and white, but now we have a new flavor here. You shut down the country due to COVID. Yeah, you suspended our rights. Boo! Can we have a round of applause for the DCYF kids or just your family? Yeah, that's what I thought. How much money did she pay to sell out children? I don't know. See, guys, we need more people here, dogs. If you're in Rhode Island, there's no reason you shouldn't be here. All right, guys, I'm gonna check in the chat. What's going on in the chat?
Rick doesn't want you!
Rick does not want you!
Rick hates you! Rick students hate you!
What about the DCYF kids? What about the kids? She get all the opportunities, but if you're DCYF, you get no opportunities. You have to have makeup and sell out. Owned. She's got too much ego. What about the DCYF kids? No one cares about you. Literally, they were taking us on the news for so long and they can only muster this amount of people. Half of the people have to be here. They have to be here. And if this wasn't on the news, no one would show up. She only cares about her family, her son, her struggle. Doesn't care about the DCYF kids, doesn't care about the Constitution of the United States. Honestly, and all these servicemen, they don't really care either. No, I've never seen one serviceman or one cop shut down the breaking up of funerals during coronavirus. I never seen one serviceman protect people from going to church. I never saw one serviceman break up illegal checkpoints. I never saw one serviceman stop the illegal checkpoints. I never saw one serviceman stand up and honor his oath to God. Nope, they let red flag laws, they let the NSA spy, they let children go missing, and they don't care, but they'll lick the boot of any government order. Just following orders, just following orders. Oh, sorry, I'm just following orders. No, your order is to follow the Constitution, and every single person beyond this line is derelict of that. May God have mercy on your soul. I'm ashamed of everybody behind this. You've shitted on your oath before God and your countrymen. You're all tyrants. You're all tyrants, redcoats. Not one person beyond this gate had the balls to stand up for freedom in the Constitution. They all tucked their little things between their legs and took orders like little cowards. Cowards. Not one of these people. What? 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 Who? What about the little boys and girls in DCYF? What about those kids? She's talking about kids while she stepped on kids to get to the top. Hey guys, if you disrespect DCYF kids so much, you can make it to the top too. Because you took your oath and threw it down the drain.
But with all the differences right now, the work, the actual work, continue to be the same. It is making sure that children in the richest nation on earth.
You've done nothing for DCYF kids. How dare you talk about children? Don't you talk about children? How dare you? Those children are messed up because of you. Don't you use those children. Except the kids you stepped on to get to the top. You're a liar, tyrant. She's a liar, tyrant. Yeah, she's a liar, tyrant.
Children have you helped?
I'm sorry?
I want to talk with you.
Sure.
Is that okay?
Absolutely. What would you like to talk about?
I'd like to talk about what you're saying.
Sure. According to the former head of DCYF before she left, Trista Piccola, 20 to 25 children under DCYF care go missing every single day. Most of them are from Providence, where she represents. On top of that, we had children die in DCYF care. Not one single person went to jail. We asked her to help multiple times.
Excuse me 1 second.
Sure, absolutely. See, a handler will come over and talk because she knew I was telling the right thing. And I just told her facts and they got scared of facts. That guy is a scared of facts guy. That guy hates logic. Look, he's telling you, hey lady, look up what I'm saying. Don't believe me. Ma'am, respectfully, look up what I'm saying and you can see it's true. You can see it, just Google it. Yeah, I got a big mouth because I care about kids. Ma'am, look it up, it's true. I know I'm weird, but if you look it up and Google it, it's right there in black and white. 20 to 25 children go missing every day. Children have died in DCYF care. Children have been pimped out in DCYF care. You don't have to believe the idiot with the backwards hat, just Google it. And that guy's gonna try to tell you, who cares? These guys are laughing as they subverted their oath. It's all a big chuckle to them to stand on the men and women who actually cared about their oath, men, women, and children who give blood, sweat, and tears for the Constitution. These guys are chuckling it up, licking the boots of a tyrant. They're getting their Sunday best to dishonor the Constitution. Great job. I know the people that went to country in this war that really gave a damn about the Constitution are rolling in their graves looking at you two chuckleheads. We need work on the DCYF kids. Duh. I want you to wrap it up. They're not leaders. They're servants. You are servants. You work for us. You're not a leader. People that ignore children's deaths are not leaders. You cannot be a leader if you dishonor children in the Constitution. They think they're so cool. Look at me, I'm a leader. Get a load of this. Boo! 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 Nicole Alexander Scott covered up for a whistleblower. She covered up for a whistleblower in deaths in the Department of Health. We go from DCYF to somebody that covered up for deaths in the Department of Health. That's on video, guys. I confronted her. It's all on video. I did the work. Go back and check it out. It's all on video. Except for the DCYF kids. Except for the Where were you with the DCYF kids?
You're lying.
Liar! 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 You're a liar!
Don't support anyone here from Island. Who have you helped?
What about the DCYF kids? You didn't say one thing. You didn't say one thing. What about the kids? If you would just shut up and get to the DCYF kids. You be shitting on kids' lives. You're back to the people. You're back to the children.
Your back is to the people.
Your back is to the people. No one likes you. You're crazy with the DCYF kids. How dare you laugh? How dare you laugh? Take the smile off your face. Stop laughing. That's right. That's right. Except for the DCYF kids. Except for the kids. I have to be their voice. I have to be their voice. I have to be their voice. Hardy's not going to be the voice of the DCYF kids. Catarat's not going to be the voice. Hardin's not going to be the voice. McLean's not going to be the voice. What about the voice of the DCYF kids? They can't talk. DCYF kids can't talk. This guy with the stupid haircut, he's not going to be the voice of DCYF kids. Where'd you get those glasses at, buddy? What about the kids? This guy's not going to be the voice of the people. Not anybody behind this line. If you went on this line, you've surrendered your oath to God. You've surrendered your oath to the Constitution. You've surrendered your oath to the people, and you are a tyrant. You can still come back over here with the people, or you can be out the sellout who messed up the kids. They're all clapping for a tyrant. All clapping for someone who destroyed children's lives to get to the top. How dare you clap for someone who destroyed children's lives to get to the top? You guys are clapping. Hey, Baldy. Hey, Baldy. Hey, Baldy. And vocalist Will Turbot. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to F with. Yep, let's all have a moment of silence for the DCYF kids. Everybody over here did nothing. Jack Reed, white supremacist, Council on Foreign Relations. Selden Whitehouse, white supremacist. David Cicilline, covering up for Epstein. Sabina Matos, all that time, didn't mention the DCYF kids one time. There's dead kids, missing kids, and you guys are clapping. Shame on you, Sheldon Whitehouse. Sheldon Whitehouse is a white supremacist. All these people have a chance to reconsider the oath. Actually, I remember that guy. I feel bad for giving them the finger, but I can't imagine what it's like to just sit here and do this. Sup, player? Not too good. We have 20 to 25 children under DCYF care missing. We've had deaths under DCYF care. We have the entire Constitution subverted during coronavirus. We're $29 trillion in debt. Jeffrey Epstein's connected to all the top people. Nobody cares about that, including Heron Island. I'm not doing so good, but how about you? Comparatively, though, I'm off $2 a day after World War II. So comparatively, I'm doing well. But how are you, sir? Glad to hear that. My name is Fake Mike Real News.
Fake Mike Real News.
That's my name. I answer questions I want to answer. My real name is Fake Mike Real News. That's my legit real name. You shouldn't have to get a license from the government to change your name. Every man is free. If you want to change your name, you don't have to.
There's no that are continued career.
And anybody can ask anybody what they are, what they believe in.
You're absolutely right. I'm not trying to be rude to you. I'm just like, I don't care about my name or my name and anything like that. It's about the message. It's not about me. If you want to write something, you should write about the 20 to 25 children go missing under DCYF care. You should write something about the fact that we don't have a new director of DCYF. You should write something about the fact that, despite the fact that children died in DCYF care and were legitimately pimped out, all mainstream news, nothing from a tinfoil conspiracy, all reported by these same folks right here. Not one person got fired, not one person was disciplined, not one person one charged, not one person went to jail. And we still have 20 to 25 children missing every single day. We have nothing going on. And all these people are sidestepping that fact. Or what about Seth Magaziner? His father flew around the world with Jeffrey Epstein. You know what I'm saying? If you check out, that's from Trista Picklish, who was questioned by Robert Petrocchi, Representative Robert Petrocchi, right before coronavirus hit.
We'll see ya.
What's that?
I said we'll see you.
God bless you, sir. Take care.
Take care.
It's not high, it's a public servant. They work for us, it's below us. Can we pray for the DCYF kids too? Can we pray about the dead DCYF kids or just Sabina Matos? Can we pray for the DCYF kids, please? Please pray for the DCYF kids, not just Sabina. Empower Sabina to destroy more children's lives. Great. Guys, share the feed. We got a lot of people watching. I'm happy, but I need more people watching. Share the feed. Finesse the like. Smack that like. Ah! For the DCYF kids! For the DCYF kids! For DCYF kids! For DCYF kids! For DCYF kids! It's not popular to look out for DCYF kids, apparently. I'm not her people. I'm a free, independent citizen. I'm nobody's person. Oh my God, you can't. What about the DCYF kids? Can you say a prayer for dead kids, or are you too good? Boo! What about the DCYF kids? Oh, I'm so sorry. Now the Tyrants are going to do the walk of shame. All right, guys, you've stayed tuned for it. Now it's the walk of shame time. Oh, you can't see the people. Everyone just comes and watches us. Boo! Now the Tyrants are going to do the walk of shame. Tyrants doing the walk of shame starting now. Starting now. Tyrants do a walk of shame. Sellouts. Everybody on this side of the line is a sellout before God and their people. Every single one of you. Except for this lady right here. She's nice. But everyone except for this lady right here is a sellout. She has a chance. We're going to check up on her in a few weeks. See if she's doing the right thing. If not, she will then become a tyrant. This lady's a real tyrant. She's wearing the Rue 21 BS from 3 seasons ago. Oh, that guy's not in the guest list. How come he gets to go in? Oh my God, let's all lick the boot of tyrants. Let's all lick the boots. One-on-one, lick the boots. I will give credit to this guy. I mean, maybe I shouldn't though, because he was gonna say if somebody got butt hurt, hey, you're supposed to go through over here. Hey, that guy, hey. Hallelujah for the missing kids. I can't praise the Lord. We have work to be done first. They didn't, that's why I'm here. They failed on our DCYF children. Our most sacred covenant is for them to protect our children. They failed. I've confronted them. I've emailed them. I've called them. They failed, and that's why I'm here. My job is
get on your knees and pray.
Well, pray.
God's the only one that can do it, baby.
I'm sorry, Ephesians 5:11 says, take no part in acts of darkness, rather work tirelessly to expose them. We are God's vessels to act non-violently to expose them. We can't just wait on our knees. for QAnon or Jesus.
But he's
No.
supposed to do it. You can't
No.
do it. You're just one man. You can't do it. God is the only
So why are
one
you
that
here?
can
Go
do it.
home and pray.
Why don't you go home and pray?
Because there's tyrants.
Because you're here.
How'd you know I was here? Did you get my tweets?
Yes, I did.
All right, wait.
I got a tweet from God.
You got a tweet from God?
He just sent me from church.
God
Pray.
sent you from church?
I'm a preacher.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He said, pray. Close your mouth.
Well, okay,
and pray.
okay, so you believe in God, right?
Yes, I do.
Every single person every single person beyond this fence that's a public servant took an oath to God, and an oath which they have dishonored. So those are antichrists.
Yeah.
If you take an oath before God,
But you have no power. He's the only one that got the power.
okay.
He can do it.
I don't know. I dunked on my little brother before. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll come back and talk to you. I'm gonna make these tyrants do the walk of shame first, but we'll talk. Yep, I'm gonna talk to God. I'm gonna talk to God. Tyrants doing the walk of shame time. And yeah, just sit back and let God handle things. We have no power.
Because Christ is in us.
Well, here come the tyrants. Sabina Matos let down the DCYF kids. You guys should check into that. Should look into that. Fake Mike Real News. Fake Mike Real News. You guys are supporting a tyrant. Yep, she let down the DCYF kids. You're having fun with your kids, but there's some people that don't have that privilege. Yeah, you don't care about it until it affects you. Yep, with your Skechers. Stupid ass Skechers. Keep walking. Everybody's so happy there's dead DCYF kids and the Constitution's dead. Number 5, he's always here. He'll do whatever he's told. He fronts like a nice guy, but he'll do whatever he's told. As will anybody behind this thing. Hardy will do anything he's told. McClin will do anything he's told. These guys will do anything that they're told, legitimately. They couldn't name me more than 3 of the amendments, yet they took a sacred oath to protect it. These guys are literal order followers. I'm not gonna be mad at the sign language guy because it's not his fault, he's just making a paycheck. You're on the side of the losers, sir. You can still change your side, of course. Change the history. You're on the side of the people that cover up for DCYF, buddy. So guys, these losers got to leave one way or another. Maybe, look, they're going to sneak through the state house and they're going to escort her out another way because they don't, this is our building. This is our building. These guys can take pictures, but they can't uphold the Constitution. Cannot uphold the Constitution. Sad, because I have respect for these gentlemen. Well, I had respect. When you dishonor the Constitution, I can't help but lose respect for you. You have one job. You swear an oath to the Constitution. Not one of these gentlemen were standing outside of businesses, small businesses, bodegas, making sure they stayed open. Nobody was protecting churches. Nobody was stopping people from breaking up funerals. I'm just following orders. You have to withhold your 4th Amendment. You also have to give your name, and if you're not on that list. Okay. Did you ask her about DCYF? Ask her about DCYF when you get in there. Yeah. Yeah, you can pass. How's it going, gentlemen?
You know, I guess we all need to have a voice, don't we, huh?
Well, the DCYF kids they don't have a voice, sir. Well, sir, no, sir, well, first of all, it's the First Amendment. Second of all, I've called, I've emailed. You're making assumptions. Who are you? Who are you?
I'm just a citizen here who's here to be a spectator.
Okay, okay. So, well, just to let you know, because I know you think, please don't touch me. I will have a great life, but guess what? The DCYF kids, they don't have a voice. So I called, I emailed, and then I confronted her. And then when she backs up, then I have to protest. You're on the side of the redcoats, sir, that disobey the Constitution. May God have mercy on your soul. Look, I bet you they whisked all the famous people away because they're not going to talk to the normies. But I'm going to stay here. I'm on any tyrant I can. Did any of you guys uphold your oath to the Constitution during coronavirus? Did any one of you guys uphold your oath during the coronavirus? Yeah. K9 trooper. The war on drugs never actually got passed constitutionally. We had to do an amendment to get prohibition. The war on drugs is unconstitutional. I wonder how many people this guy's locked up for drugs or illegal weapons when the Second Amendment says shall not be infringed, when George Washington grew hemp and smoked toothache hemp. But I'm sure this guy's arrested a bunch of minorities for having maybe weed on them. But that's not constitutional. That guy doesn't care about the Constitution. The thing is, I used to thank more of these guys for their service, but when coronavirus hit and they all dishonored their oath before God to protect the Constitution, I only did it if they upheld their oath. It's so funny because they got a bunch of old stiff white person. They trot a minority out there like something's changing. It's just all a show. It's just all a big show. The news comes, they don't ask any hard questions. They don't ask any questions. There's nobody coming to protest. I mean, this guy, if someone would have complained about my freedom of speech, that guy would have arrested me. Thankfully, nobody got so butthurt. I mean, they wanted to, but that guy would have literally destroyed my First Amendment because someone's feelings got hurt. That's sad. I wonder what George Washington and Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, Thomas Jefferson would think about that. Arrested for protesting. And it's happened before. I've got the charges dismissed. And we're always in the legal system. I don't have a criminal record. I'm gonna keep protesting. I don't care if they throw me below the jail. I don't care if they try to give me the jab in freaking Guantanamo. I'm gonna exercise my freedom of speech. My ancestors stormed the beaches of Normandy to murder Nazis. These guys can't even uphold their oath. I'm gonna express my First Amendment, dogs. These guys dishonor their oath every single day. Hey, you got any ID? Hey, I thought you were supposed to protect my Fourth Amendment, not subvert it. Hey, your tint's a little thick. These guys would never go up and find out about the NSA spying. They would never arrest the people responsible for the DCYF children here. These guys will definitely shut down a small business, but I swear to God, they would never shut down a McDonald's. I swear to God, none of these guys here had the balls, the courage to stand there and say, hey, this is wrong. Only one police officer in the entire country said, hey, this coronavirus shit is wrong. He did a video about it. The next day he was fired because it's a thin blue line. Because not one person here cares about the Constitution. All they care about is following orders in the thin blue line. And it's pathetic to see that they can just shrug it off like that. Sheldon Whitehouse, you're a white supremacist. Hey, Sheldon, you're a white supremacist. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here now. He knows. Sheldon Whitehouse is a white supremacist. That dude right there is a white supremacist. He's a racist. Hey, Sheldon, what about your racist beach club? Yeah, this guy's got a whites-only racist beach club. Hey, what do you think about Sheldon Whitehouse's white-only beach club? What do you think about his white-only beach club? Well, maybe you should look into it because you're teaming up with a bunch of racists there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Google it. Type in Sheldon Whitehouse, racist beach club. Everybody go. Type in Sheldon Whitehouse, racist beach club. Now he's going to try to, look, he pinched the arm of a minority and walked away to give a high five to a white guy. Hey, Sheldon, what about your racist beach? And then we have Jack Reed, member of the Council on Foreign Relations. I guarantee you nobody here even knows what that is or who started that. Also a white supremacist. And then you got people like Jim Vincent that are willing to sell out to white supremacists. You did a good job, little man. Don't let the tyrants get you down. Study the United States Constitution, the U.S. Constitution. That's the most important thing. Not going to let the tyrants manipulate that little man. He's going to learn about the Constitution. Hey, Sheldon, what about your racist beach club? It's amazing how frivolously and lavishly they can waste our tax money. How long have we been going here? An hour on the dot. I had to take an hour out of my day to do this. They really think that they're going to show... Cicilline's over here giggling around. And it's funny because these people care about minorities, quote unquote, but they all want to disarm black men. And white men, Spanish men, Chinese men, every single man you can think of. They don't want you to have arms. They want only cops and themselves to have guns. But the average person, you're working a job in a bad neighborhood, you just want to have your own God-given right to defend yourself. Even Gandhi and Martin Luther King believed in the right to self-defense. It's one of the most fundamental rights we have as a human being. The right to speak and the right to self-defense. And look, the fancy press, they can go up there and talk. But this guy's, you have to have a press credential. But see, the thing is, in the United States, there is no press. That's why in Great Britain, King George only said, oh, you can be press. Here, everybody has a press. But this canine trooper right here, he will not let me in because I don't have enough makeup on. All these guys here, they dishonored their oath before God to the Constitution. And they're not gonna let me in because I don't have makeup on. I don't have makeup on. These guys will do whatever the governor says. These guys will follow are you guys on the list? So can I go in now? Because you didn't check him on the list, you didn't check his thing, so I can go in now, right? Yeah, I can go in now. You didn't check him, he's not on the list. He didn't click his name and you didn't do his thermometer. How come he gets to go in? Well, how come he gets to go in? He just walked right by. Are you serious? Why does he get to go in? He's not on the list and you didn't take his temperature. Why can't I go in? Because I'm exercising my First Amendment? You're a tyrant, man. You're a tyrant. You're on the wrong side of history. Yeah, back up and do the walk of shame. You're a tyrant. This guy just let somebody else go without a temperature check and not on the list, so why can't I go? You don't know? So I can go then. So by the way, the military is not, have you ever heard of posse comitatus? Then why are you here? You're protecting people from freedom of speech? You're not? So different people can get in. Different people can do whatever they want because they're rich and famous? Because you don't enforce laws on the rich and famous. You said you were going to be equal with me today, brother. You said you were going to be equal with me. And I believed you. And we're lucky to have people supporting people that dishonor the Constitution and don't care about DCYF kids. Yes, because you know what? What happens is I have to be rude because I've called, I've emailed, and when DCYF children go missing, they don't have a voice. And people like you, no. I don't care. I don't care about a mask. You guys are tyrants. Yeah, you don't care. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's why you're talking to me. So these guys let special people go in. These guys all dishonor their oath to the Constitution. McIntyre, did you support any small businesses or funeral homes or churches during the pandemic? You can't talk. You can't understand the Constitution. See, I love people that represent the Constitution, but I couldn't find one of them in this entire bunch. They're all a bunch of redcoat order followers who don't have the balls to stand up for the Constitution. We got Real Ho over here. She's not going to stand up for the Constitution. We got Denton. He doesn't care about the Constitution. He doesn't care about blood, sweat, and tears. People dying in battle for our freedoms. They're going to let special people with makeup only go. Bunch of freaking tyrants. You guys are tyrant redcoats. This guy's going to arrest you if someone's feelings get hurt. He's going to let special people go through if they have makeup on, but I can't go through. He's the definition of a tyrant. He's an order follower. He's going to go along to get along because he doesn't have the courage to do what's right. Well, you're sorry, sir, you're going to have to. I don't want to play and argue. It looks like you actually know what you're talking about. So look, I'm not here to argue with you. Thank you for supporting a tyrant who covers up DCYF missing children. Thank you for supporting a tyrant. I don't speak Spanish, I'm sorry. Okay. Pleasure to meet you. Take a look into DCYF missing children, please. DCYF.
¿Lo puedes decir en español? Cuando lo diga en español lo voy a chequear.
Okay. You know, I love this country, but this country is gone. That's why I'm moving to the nation of Ancapistan, where we don't violently enforce the will of tyrants. We actually believe in every single person's right. We believe in every person's right. Hey, Cicilline! Trying to sneak away from me! Hey, Cicilline! Hey, Cicilline, why are you trying to disarm black men when there's so many are being murdered by the police? Why are you trying to disarm black men? Why are you trying to disarm black men when they're being murdered by the police?
Mary Ellen! Great to see you!
Hey, what did you do? What about Joe Biden groping children and women? Hey, you talked a lot about Donald Trump. What about Joe Biden groping women and children? You have anything to say about that? Groping women and children? You can't say anything about that, can you? You're two-faced. You better call out Joe Biden, too, for groping women and children. You're a tyrant. Is this a restricted area? Where does it say that? Specifically, where does it say that?
Right there.
That says authorized person. That's that. That's that. Does not say here.
This whole area.
Well, I was here before, and you've let me in here before, right? So when did that turn? Are you going to follow every order? Honestly, are you going to go to your death following every order? Hey, Cicilline! So you guys saw Cicilline get owned. He doesn't care. He wants to talk about Donald Trump, but he wouldn't talk about Joe Biden. Hey Sheldon, what about your racist beach club? Sheldon, what about your racist beach club? Hey Sheldon, what about your racist beach club? Hey Sheldon. Look, these guys are running after me for freedom of speech. These guys are running after me for freedom of speech. They never ran after tyrants, but if someone's exercising their free speech, they will run after you. These guys are so scared of a man with a camera phone that they're running to lick the boots of Cicilline. Pathetic. Running to lick the boots. You guys never ran to the aid of the DCYF kids or people violating the Constitution or corrupt judges, but you ran to lick the boots of David Cicilline. You're pathetic. Pathetic. Hey Sheldon, what about your racist beach club? Cicilline tried to sneak out like a little fucking weasel. Try to sneak out like a weasel. Number five. Never saw an order he didn't like. He's gonna end up spending the rest of his life in hell getting double penetrated by the devil and Jeffrey Epstein because all he knows is to follow orders. He could never stand or think for himself. He's a coward. You're a coward. Hey, Ray-Ban. Hey, why don't you come talk to me, coward? Hey, little kid, get this guy. Get that guy. Hey, get him. Hey, Tyrant. This guy got butthurt. This guy hates freedom of speech. He got butthurt over freedom of speech. He's a commie. This guy's a commie. Look at his commie haircut. You're a communist loser. Ha! You even got the little kids laughing at you. He thinks he's talking to you. You're being laughed at by a little kid, loser. You're being laughed at by a little kid. Hey, guess what? Yeah, guess what? At least I don't get butthurt over freedom of speech. I'd rather be a loser than a communist like you. He was laughing at you, idiot, not me. He's laughing at you. See, he's saying I'm cool and he's laughing at you. Oh, so now you want to talk with me? Come over here. You can't debate me. You're a stupid moron. You could never defeat me in a debate. Walk away. Take the walk of shame.
Want to say something on the mic?
I can't go back there. Sure. Why don't you come over here and talk to me like a man? Why don't you come to my face like a man? Come talk to not you. You come talk to my face like a man. Do you have the courage to come talk to me, debate me one-on-one? Do you have the courage? Are you man enough? Not you, little kid. Are you man enough to come to my face and talk to me like a man? Are you man enough, sir? Sir, are you man enough to come talk to my face?
All right, I'm here.
You're letting a little kid do the talking for you because you're an imbecile. You don't have the intelligence or eloquence to debate me because I will own you. My name is Fake Mike Real News. Edwin, pleasure to meet you, bro, Ams.
All right, you mind if I take a picture of you?
Go ahead, you can do whatever you want. It's the First Amendment. All right, guys, time to clean up and follow orders. These guys are cleaning up chairs, not respecting our rights. This is what we're paying our army to do. Wow, sad. Super sad.
Just let me make sure I gotta go.
You do whatever you gotta do, player.
Okay, over here?
Yep.
All right, speak up.
Yo, 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 yo.
Okay, that's good. All right, I'm gonna start recording on the audio. Let me focus on your shot. You notice the wind takes the thing? Right.
Okay, I'll hold it right here just in case.
Thank you.
So I'm being interviewed by this dude. Where are you from, man? What's your channel?
My name is Edwin from Chapecito Media. I have a magazine online called chapecitomedia.com.
How do you spell that?
I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Okay, I noticed you're a little bit upset. You were saying something about the new elected official.
Sure.
So, what seems to be the problem?
Well, not only Sabina Matos, but the governor, the lieutenant governor, all of them have failed us when it comes to DCYF. Now, when she was a councilwoman, she represented Providence, which has the most missing DCYF kids. Anybody that doesn't know, DCYF is Department of Children, Youth, and Families. According to the former head, Trista Piccola, 20 to 25 children go missing every single day. Children have been pimped out and even died in DCYF care. They've done nothing. She's talking about her daughter and her son and her family, but she doesn't care about the DCYF kids. And all of these people swore a sacred oath before God to protect our constitutional rights, and they all allowed McDonald's to be open while they shut down bodegas. They all said, hey, you can't worship, you can't have the First Amendment, you can't have freedom of speech. So they're all a bunch of tyrants. I've called them, I've emailed them, I've confronted them before, and they don't want to listen, so now I have to be here and protest.
Seems that she's going to be in power right now, and she's going to be in that position. From now on, the past is the past.
Yes.
What can she do from now on? What can you tell her that?
Okay, what I can tell her to specifically do is, 1, look into why 20 to 25 children are missing. 2, find out where they're going. 3, have an investigation for the child that died. Not one person got reprimanded, nobody lost their job, nobody was indicted, nobody went to jail. We had somebody get murdered in DCYF care and nothing happened. So the number one thing that you're supposed to do is protect our rights and protect the children. So I would say find out what's going on with DCYF and let's start protecting the children. That's the number one thing.
Anything else that you want to say?
Yeah, check out my YouTube channel, Fake Mike Real News. Check out Auditing America. And just stay nonviolent and keep expressing your First Amendment right. How can people find you, man? We got like 60 watching right now. How can people find you?
Chapecitomedia.com.
Chapecito? How do you spell that? Because I'm not a big reader.
Letter C.
Yep.
That's cat. H. That's hot. A.
P-I-N-C-I-O. Media.com. Okay, well, I'm going to check that out, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. God bless you, too. Oh, I'm going to. Someone got to. Really? Oh, shit. Well, good for you. You look too young to have a grandson. Good for you, man. We need a new generation of fighters, so I'm proud of you. All right. Hey, God bless you, man. I'm going to try to get these tyrants on the way out. I'm going to do my best. We need to do a story on DCYF. So we still have a number of state officials here. As you saw, I already protest went off on these fools. Owen Cicilline. Hey, good to see you again. Did you ever follow up on DCYF? Yeah, remember 2 years ago? Yeah, remember when I asked you about DCYF and I sent you the emails and I called you and I was asking you what's going on, how can we help our kids in DCYF care?
I do.
Yeah, what have you been doing specifically?
I do care when the article about DCYA come to finance. I always have a question about the safety and the life of children.
And what's being doing this year?
You don't let people talk. That's one of the problems you have.
Hey, that's fine. It's my free minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, speak. I'm letting you speak.
By listening more,
Okay,
you can get more
sure.
more life.
I don't care about friends.
I care every day for children. It's my mission in this
Sure.
building. And it's my mission because I know the importance for every children, including DCYF.
I agree. So let me just ask you one question. What specifically have you been doing to ensure that the kids are safe in DCYF care? Specifically.
Requiring them to implement it and to follow everything the state put in their hands.
So just do the same thing as usual?
What you want me to do? Grabbing a rifle and starting killing directly?
No, absolutely not. No, I think. Well, I would say that one, the family courts, they're not open to the public. There's not a jury of your peers. Also, too, a lot of kids get their families taken without a warrant or even a crime. So I think if you're going to separate the children, can we at least get a warrant by the Constitution? Is that a good idea? Like, let me ask you one last question. If someone was going to take your kids, you would at least want them to have a warrant before they did it, right? Okay.
I agree.
We can agree on that.
I always agree with that with you. Not today, always.
Okay.
We have this conversation.
Okay.
Always.
Okay, good.
And I appreciate what you do because you not only do for your children, you do for all children in Rhode Island.
Thank you.
So I appreciate that.
I know I come off rough too, but
no, excuse me. But what you do is the right thing because you have a right to speak up. You have a right to say what you feel and your experience. But don't expecting one person to do all.
I understand. It has to be everybody. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you.
See? How hard is that? How hard is that, K9 guy? How hard is that? She came up, she talked to me. She was using facts and using logic, but these guys can't even talk. They're just drones. They're just literal drones. It's so sad, this country. George Washington, I wish he had some toothache hemp to smoke. I'm gonna need to smoke a fat blunt after this. I'm upset. But this guy, he would arrest me if I had a blunt too big. You have a plant? We're gonna have the dogs around you. You can't have a plant. Only George Washington can have a plant. Only Gina Raimondo's husbands can have plants. Yeah, I'm still rocking. I'm still rocking with you guys. I'm not giving up. I'll never give up. See? She stopped even after her friends. See, their friends don't like me because it's groupthink. But that lady knows I'm doing the right thing. This guy with the blue shirt, he assaulted me one time for asking Gina Raimondo a question. He's a real bootlicker. I don't know if he's a part of the media or what, but he'll lick anybody's boot. He'll deep throat a boot. What's your opinion on the United States Constitution, Potter? How seriously do you take your oath to uphold it? Are you not allowed to talk to plebes? Cool. Thanks. These guys will clean up and put shit away, but they can't do their job. Yo, so can I go by now? Yo, excuse me, dog, can I go by now?
Until we're done, these are still up. It's still a security area for right now. Thank you.
This guy was respectful. I hope he won't arrest anybody ever again for drugs or weapons, but he will. He was respectful. You can say that. So they whisked out all the real tyrants because we can't go into the State House. So they put them through the State House and they sneak them out. Freaking tyrants. I still got the guy. Still got a few tyrants here. This is so sad. All right, let me check into the chat with you guys. What's going on in the chat? Oh, we got a lot of people watching here. Good. What's going on? Yes, this is live, guys. This is live. Yes, that's the cop with the Ray-Bans who got so butthurt over freedom of speech. He got so butthurt and triggered. He's like a snowflake. He hates freedom of speech. I heard a rumor that he beats his wife too, but then I also heard it was his husband, so I'm not sure. But I did hear that rumor from 2 state police officers. I have it on video that you beat your spouse. Wait till that video comes out. You know, police, according to 2 separate studies, are 40% more likely to abuse their spouse. And there's Sam Bell. Sam Bell wants to disarm black men. This is another racist Sam Bell with the suit. He wants to disarm black men. A gaggle of tyrants dishonoring their oath. Are you gonna be man up and talk to me? Are you gonna talk to me like a man? He's a coward. He won't talk to me like a man. Actually, a lady just did. Hey, can I talk to you for a second, sir? What are you busy doing? Yep, do the walk of shame. Are you gonna man up and talk to me? Are you gonna man up and talk to me like a man? Coward. Go find your parents, kid. It's all a big joke. I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes here. Sabine is still here, the new lieutenant governor. I've already owned her like 7 times. And they got this one cop here that arrested me for freedom of speech. How does it feel to be on the side of the oppressors, sir? How does it feel to be on the side of the oppressors?
It is the people, right? We see now the people are having the opportunity to grow, like Sabina Mato, a great appointment from the governor.
What do you think about the DCYF children? Ask Sabina to look into it because kids have been murdered in DCYF care, and now that she's the lieutenant governor, it's the #1 thing she's working on. DCYF kids have had a really rough time. You have a sharp suit, man. Ask her to look into the DCYF kids, please.
Okay, but we must give them the opportunity to develop a plan and do the job.
Yes. Oh yeah, no, I just want to make sure that our kids are a high priority. That's all.
I want to for her, the kids in the community at large are the high priority.
That's all I care about. God bless you. So we got a bunch of people who put away chairs, but they won't respect our rights. Are you gonna come talk to me like a man now? You won't stop staring at me. You won't stop staring at me. Will you at least talk to me? Do you have a crush on me? It's kind of creepy, an old man with a bad haircut staring at you. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Well, I'm protesting about the fact that we have 20 to 25 children, according to the former head of DCYF, go missing every single day. Children under DCYF have been pimped out, raped, and even died. I've called, emailed, and confronted every single person up on that stage. They've done nothing about it. So I've come here to protest because those children that get raped and die, they don't have a voice. So I might just be an idiot, but I'm trying. Sorry guys, I'm no longer an idiot, that's right. No longer an idiot with the backwards hat. I'm a reluctant leader with the backwards hat. So we got Sam Bell there, a suit with sneakers, talking to Jim Vincent, who's also a sellout. They both want to disarm people. They both hate the Second Amendment. They both want minorities to be disarmed in the hands of police. Police kill 3 people on average a day. They kill the Constitution, though, every day. Number 5 is his living to destroy the Constitution. Couldn't be happier to destroy the Constitution. So things are winding down here, guys. I keep saying I'm gonna check the chat. I haven't checked the chat yet. Hey, how does it feel to be on the side of the oppressors? How does it feel to be on the side of the oppressors? He's an oppressor. He's an oppressor. It's called the First Amendment, son. Look, those people are bad men. It's and the freedom of speech in America. And yeah, that guy is arrested. That guy's arrested black and brown people for no reason. I have it on video. The First Amendment allows me to say whatever I want in the United States. Look, I know.
The thing is to talk to a kid like that. That's not right.
I didn't say anything nice to him. I didn't say anything mean to him, and he's not even on camera. He came up to me. I didn't say anything mean to him. I said I was just.
Don't do that.
Look. He came up to me. He came up to me. What did I do? What did I do? He walked up to me. He walked up to me. I didn't say anything mean to him. He walked up to me. I said those guys are bad men. So we got Sam Bell. Let's see if Sam Bell will talk to us. And then we got the Secretary of State, Nellie Gorbea, there too. And then we got Plainclothes Police. We got the U.S. Army. We got Posse Comitatus. In effect, hugs and smiles. These people wouldn't let their families have hugs and smiles, but they'll hugs and smiles it up. So I gotta be here to protest the DCYF kids can't do it. I gotta be here to ask the questions because the mainstream news is not gonna do it. I have to be here to remind these people of their oath because none of these cops, they'll do it. They're still not gonna do it even when I remind them, but I'm not gonna sit here on my deathbed and be like, what did I do with my life? I sat idly by while people destroyed the greatest nation known to man? No. And even though that's the case, it's still extremely flawed, so. So let's see if some of these people try to sneak and scurry off, if they're gonna walk out the right way. Hey Nellie, what are we doing for the DCYF kids this year around? What are you specifically doing for the DCYF children? Nellie, specifically, what are we doing for the DCYF kids? Are you gonna pretend like I don't exist?
Briefing books in the office.
She's gonna take the walk of shame because she doesn't care about the DCYF kids and has done nothing. Yeah, but she's pretending like I don't exist. Why can you acknowledge me but not her? She's gonna go back because she's scared of the questions because she has no answer. She's gonna take the walk of shame like a loser. Take the walk of shame, Nellie Gorbea. And this guy with the Ray-Bans will never debate me. He will never debate me. He's got the brain of a velociraptor. I will own you in a debate. You are a moron, sir. She's gonna take the walk of shame because she'd rather not be questioned by the people. Hey, how does it feel to support the oppressor, sir? How does it feel to support the oppressor, sir? Yep. Look into DCYF missing kids. That lady's a tyrant, sir. Now can I go through? Okay. So guys, I'm in a public area with public officials. This guy's got the stupidest jackass mustache I've ever seen. Doesn't care about the Constitution. And he took an oath to protect my freedom of speech. He took an oath to protect my freedom of press and on private and public property. Sir. Hey Jim, do you think everybody has the right to the Second Amendment? What? Sure, let me just ask you a question. Do black men deserve the Second Amendment, especially when police kill 3 people a day? Should all black men have the right to Second Amendment, yes or no?
I have no comment.
So Jim doesn't believe in self-defense for black men. Sad. He's the head of the NAACP. He's a sellout. Sellout. I was on a show talking about fluoride. He don't care. Here's Sam Bell. Hey, Senator, do you believe that black men have the right to self-defense? Second Amendment, do you believe in the Second Amendment for all men? Do you believe in the Second Amendment for all men, yes or no? Thank you. This is what a police state looks like. Citizens cannot go in that building. It's surrounded by the army. This is legitimately a police state. Citizens cannot go in that building, only the army and public officials. This is a police state. Hello, police state. Sam Bell, he claims it's for the people, but public can't go in there, only the army can. Sam Bell, do you believe that black men have the right to self-defense and should not have their Second Amendment infringed? Do you believe that all black men should have the right to defend themselves, especially when police are killing three citizens a day?
People have self-defense rights. Yes, I do.
So,
But I
so
think the Second Amendment exists.
we all know it exists.
And I believe it exists.
We all know it exists. That's not the point. But let me ask you, should a black man be able to defend himself by any means necessary, like Malcolm X said, when we have police murdering 3 people a day? Yes or no? Should the police just kill black men? Sam, this is a very important thing. Sam, do black men have the right to the Second Amendment? Yes or no? Simple question. Only
Of African Americans in our country is lawful.
So should black men have the right to defend themselves? You're playing politics. Yes or no? Should black men have the right to defend themselves? Okay, so you believe in the Second Amendment for black men? I agree, but I'm asking him.
I think the Second Amendment is a bad idea.
Okay, so if we're going to take away guns, can we agree on this? If we're going to take away guns from citizens, we should also take them away from the corrupt racist government first?
I do believe in many cases disarming police, absolutely.
Okay,
And I've
thank you.
advocated that in many
Good. Let me just say one last thing to you, sir. The Constitution is never meant to be subverted, even temporarily, right? The public can't go in that building now. They shut down mom and pop businesses while McDonald's stays open. They've shut down people's right to worship, right? They've had curfews and checkpoints. You swore an oath to the Constitution. What, if anything, did you do to stand up to that? This is my last question.
stand up to the Constitution.
To stand up for the unconstitutionality of coronavirus.
The
Virus doesn't trump our rights. No color of law can be used to trump our rights. Can you just give me an answer on that?
is not unconstitutional.
No, I know the virus is not unconstitutional, but ripping families apart at funerals is unconstitutional, sir. All right, let's see. Last round. See if there's any tyrants left. I've owned about pretty much every single one of them. Subscribe to Fake Mike Real News. Fake Mike Real News in the house. That's right. We got supporters over there. We got supporters out here. Don't forget about your oath to the Constitution. Don't just be an order follower, right? Or what? You kiss my dad? Go work. I actually have a job. It's called the First Amendment. Are you communist with your dumbass haircut? You guys hate freedom of speech? You hate when people... Okay. So, yeah, it's called... Yeah. Right now, let's see. We got 50 live viewers. I have millions of views on the internet. I do. Check out Auditing America. Fake Mike Real News. Fake Mike Real News. I don't care if a little Zoomer hasn't heard about it. I've owned the Clintons face to face. I've owned the Bidens face to face. Yeah.
Kissed your dad face to face.
You probably have because you can't grow a mustache. And never grow a mustache like that. Yeah, you're a bootlicker. A bunch of bootlickers. A bunch of red coat bootlickers. Say that to my face. Come out the car and say that to my face. Yeah, you can talk shit when you're driving away like a loser. this guy didn't say anything while the First Amendment was under attack too. He's an order follower too. Sellouts. All right, guys. There's gonna be a few tyrants hanging around. So how many people did we own the shit out of today? Let's see. We owned Cicilline about Epstein and him wanting to disarm black people. That's right, these guys want to take self-defense away from black men. They think only white racist cops should have guns. That's pretty weird, right? Not me. I don't think that. Oh, now I can walk up. Now I can walk up. I've been freed. Take a look at this for a thumbnail, guys. Police state. Now that the tensor barriers are gone, I can finally walk. I can finally walk. I can finally walk. Take a look at this, guys. This is the United States. Posse Comitatus actually forbids the army from being present on United States soil. And we have the army here. Public can't go into the State House, but the army can. The army wasn't there when they were shutting down businesses. They didn't stick up for anybody's funeral. These people were just there. They let McDonald's be open. They don't care. All right, sir, you ready to have a conversation with me like a man? You ready to have a real debate, sir? Are you ready to have a real debate? Yeah, he's a coward. He's a coward. I'll see you at my trial. I'm calling you for a witness. I'll see you at trial. I'll see you at trial. Come out and talk to me like a man. Come out and talk to me like a man. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Come and talk to me like a man. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Come and talk to me like a grown-up. Are you a man, sir? If you're a man, you'll come and talk to me like a man. Take the walk of shame. I'll see you at court. I'll see you in court. I'll see you at court. You don't even know which way you're walking. I'll see you at court, Buster. Yeah, this is what they get paid to. See, they can sit in this building and get paid to do absolutely nothing. Pathetic, pathetic, pathetic. All right, guys, now I'm gonna check. Let's check the chat, shall we? Got 57 watching, that's not bad. 57 watching, not bad. Potter, you're a redcoat, man. You still have a chance to join the American Republic, but right now you're a redcoat. So, guys, I'm here. Buster Fugless, that's right. What happened? What happened? I just owned the shit out of everybody. Tyrants got triggered. We got Posse Comitatus going on. Freedom of speech is under attack. What's up, Mary? What's up, Scat Man? Yeah, right, the Matrix. All right. I'm gonna start walking to the car. Where's your mic? It's right here, fools. I just owned a bunch of people, man. I'm heated, dogs. We had to own a few tyrants right there. Thank you, Selena. Now we need a coffee and a blunt. Ginger Snaps, why would you be blocked? You're commenting right now. I would never block you, Ginger Snaps. Unless you started saying some hateful racist-ish. But I don't see you doing that, so. Thanks, $6, Dakota Wolf. Safety man. Oh, Ginger Snaps, you got a blunt for me? Come through. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Most of the tyrants, they scattered. They dipped. Yeah, crazy. I wasn't nervous being next to the army men. Sometimes I do get nervous. People ask me on some of my videos if I get nervous. Sometimes if I see a real tyrant going around, I do get nervous because they can just delete your video at any time and say you did this or did that. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't get nervous sometimes. This time, for whatever reason, I was absolutely not nervous. There have been a few times where I do get nervous. It usually doesn't happen, but it does happen sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. It's funny because sometimes I get more nervous. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, when I first started doing audits with Enrique at the military bases and stuff, I was shook. I'm still shook at those audits for the military bases. But there's other stuff. I mean, I was more shook at that than when we audited the NSA. Yeah, guys, if you're in Rhode Island, man, oh, yo, who's in Southern New England? Because we got Gina Raimondo returning, and guess she's bringing a friend. She's bringing a friend. Young Kamala Harris and Gina Raimondo gonna be in Rhode Island this Wednesday. So find me on Instagram, Fake Mike Real News. Maybe we'll run up there with a non-violent protest, and I'll own Gina Raimondo for like the 15th time, and I'll own Kamala Harris for the 2nd time. I think I'm gonna ask her this time about the Catholic Church and what she did covering up that. Thank you, Kick Rocks, I appreciate it. I'm glad I'm talking to you guys now because I was getting so heated for a while there. I got a bunch of sirens coming this way. Let's see what's going on. This has been deemed an illegal protest. Put your fake mic on the ground. Put your hands on your back. So all the tyrants did the walk of shame. All right. Where are you guys tuning in from right now? I want to have a quick chit chat with you while I'm walking back to the car. Yeah, I own Siciliani, and they know they better not say anything. That's right. They know they better not say anything. So we got some supporters from the car saying what's up. That lady's deep throwing her fingers. Right, yikes. But yeah, there's a lot of people. I don't know if she's joking or not, but the last 3 cars just said what up to me and said woo. So hey, the tyrants don't like me, but it looked like the people like me. So I'll take that. Yep, Rochester, New York. I gotta go out to Rock City one of these days and see you. Yeah, right, the Matrix. Everyone go subscribe to this dude. This guy's had his channel deleted like 33 times. 33 times, like Illuminati confirmed how many times he's got his channel taken away. So go subscribe to his 15th channel. Or 35th channel, whatever the hell it is. Yeah, right, the Matrix. Keep looking him up. Gabe, oh, Kenosha, I missed you when I was out in Wisconsin. The Wisconsin. Idaho, wow, okay. Yeah, Moors are legit. I love the Moors, man. Good people, they're helping me out. That last cop I was talking to at the thing, he's the one that arrested me at the DCYF protest. After I asked him specifically, when does the First Amendment end and disorderly begin? And he arrested me for disorderly. He's such a butthurt loser, dog. All these people are freaking losers, man. Sam Bell, because he wants to pretend like he's not racist. But he hates guns. But he's not gonna say he wants to disarm black people. You know what I'm saying? And let the police get it. So you put these people in a position, because there's a conundrum, there's hypocrisy. I don't care if you're a left or right-wing politician. There's very few people there's nobody I agree with wholeheartedly. So I do my own thing, but yes. Freedom isn't free. It takes folks like you and me. And if we don't throw in our $1.05, who will? America, yeah. Coming again to save the motherfucking day. Yeah, so we in Providence, Rhode Island. Look at this. Look at this skyline. Oh man, all 3 of our buildings. CSP, safety man. Oh yeah, guys, not on Auditing America, but in any of my videos, you can download them, you can mirror them. You don't even have to ask for permission. Never look for orders from headquarters. Just go, 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 go. You do not have to ask for my permission, especially my Scientology video, right? Get that one out there. Oh, by the way, guys, check me out. I put some of the videos that I can't upload on YouTube because they get banned. There's a few videos that every time I try to put them up on YouTube, they get banned. So they're on Fake Mike Real Nudes, my OnlyFans. Fake Mike Real Nudes. I promise you I'm not nude in it, but I do have a fake mic. So if you want to see the hardcore videos, I'm not talking about sex or anything like that. I'm just talking about hardcore, raw to the floor, raw like Reservoir Dogs. You gotta go to Fake Mike Real News on OnlyFans. Yeah, please check that out. But regardless, the best way any single person can help me out is sharing my videos. Share them on your Facebook wall, share them on your messenger, your text messages, emails, everything. That's the best way to help me out. Share, mirror the videos. I don't care. You can't mirror Auditing America's videos, but my videos, you can mirror the shit out of them. You can upload them, re-upload them, de-upload them. You can make fun of me. I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. So I'm about to wrap this up in a sec, guys, but I wanted to chat with you. I haven't done a live video in a minute. I've been supplying you guys with audits like crazy, and I got a bunch more audits coming up too that are already uploaded, ready to release. So I'm like, bam, I'm gonna go live today. I haven't been live in a minute. I knew this event was gonna happen, so figured, why not? Why not? They were just gonna do their thing uninterrupted. They were just gonna get clapped for. They were just gonna get cheered. They were just gonna do anything, but somebody had to come out and protest. Somebody had to do it. So if you guys are gonna be here Wednesday, or even if you're in New York, I don't care if you're in Maine, if you're anywhere in this region or can get here, take a flight. Flights are stupid cheap right now. Flights are stupid cheap right now. Come out to Rhode Island and let's have a greeting for Gina Raimondo and Kamala Harris. Let's have a protest. Because if it's just me, they're gonna drown out my voice. Or they might try to throw shade on me, or perhaps they might try to concoct a charge, try to get me hemmed up. But if it's 50 of us, if it's 100 of us, they're not gonna be so easily able to do that, are they? So, all I wanna know, who's coming with me Wednesday? Put one in the chat if you're coming to Rhode Island and you're gonna help me own the shit out of Gina Raimondo and Kamala Harris. Who's coming with me? Put it in the chat. One. If you're not putting one in the chat, I want your best excuse as to why you're not coming. I don't care if you're overseas. Come to Rhode Island. We need as many people as possible here, letting them know we're not happy with this. All it takes for evil to triumph is for good men and women to do nothing. And the reason this country is in tyranny is because good men and women have done nothing for a long time. They've allowed the national debt to skyrocket. They've allowed the military-industrial complex to balloon out of control and genocide the entire Middle East. Don't forget Yemen. Don't forget everywhere. They don't care about DCYF kids. They don't care about none of that. So we gotta hold their feet to the fire. We got this Jake right there, waving. Good wave. Nice palm work. All right, guys, I'm about to kill this. Wait, real quick. Who's coming with me? Bridgeport. All right, Bridgeport. That means you're there. Gabe, I want you here. Yeah, right, the Matrix. Hit a wigger up. Yeah, guys, come down to Rhode Island, man. We have to have a party out in Rhode Island after we own Kamala and Gina Raimondo. There goes the state trooper guy. K9 barking at me. He'll definitely enforce the illegal drug war. Who knows? I won't. You want to do your drugs, player. You want to defend yourself, player. All right, maybe I'll go live later on, or this week or whatever. I got tons of videos coming up, but like I said, I wanted to do a live for everybody that supports me, just to get the word out too. Just let you guys know that whether I'm rich, I'm poor, I'm old or young, you're gonna be able to find me. You might have to look up Demand the Truth 2, Demand the Truth 3, Fake Mike Real News 2, but I'm gonna keep respawning, whether it's digital or in real life. And I need more people now that coronavirus is pretty much over to come out and support a wigger in real life. So guys, once again, thank you very much. The best way to help me out is share the feeds. And you know what? Sometimes people don't like the way I talk. I'm a little too rambunctious on the mic, which is fine. That's their perspective. That's their purview. And I support that. Well, then just take some of the videos, like my interviews, that are more thoughtful, more docile, and more thought-provoking. Like my interviews with CIA whistleblowers, TED speakers, neuropsychologists, Martin Luther King Jr.'s niece, and etc. Guys, until next time, Fake Mike, Real News.